Henry's record.
It was the end of another busy day on the island of Sodor, and the engines were returning to Tidmouth's sheds.
Evening, Henry. How was your day?
Hello, Percy. I was busy today. Glad to come home for a rest.
You seem like you're in a good mood, Gordon.
I am. Everyone, today, while taking the express, I broke my speed record.
Oh, well, congratulations, Gordon.
Good job, Gordon.
Thank you. It's about time I push myself to the limit and set a new bar for myself, as only the fastest engine on Sodor can do. I shouldn't be at all surprised if I wasn't.
He always gets like this.
Did you expect anything less from him?
People often ask, Gordon, what are you going to do next? And I don't know, I like to keep people guessing, I suppose, and...
Well, hopefully he'll calm down a bit tomorrow. He can only boast about his speed record for so long.
With Gordon, who knows how long so long will be?
But when I see a chance to break a record, I will always take it. I can't wait to see the look on my brother's face when I tell him.
Gordon continued to boast into the next day, and the engines quickly began to grow fed up with him.
Fastest and best.
Oh.
Record holder coming through.
He's becoming utterly unbearable. Yes, a speed record is something to be celebrated and all, but Gordon just won't stop talking about it. If I hear one more thing about the fastest engine on Sodor, I swear I'm going to...
Do something about it?
I'll think of something.
He'll calm down eventually, Henry. I'm sure he'll get over it soon. All we can really do is let him ride it out.
I'm the greatest! Just watch me fly by! No one else could go as fast as me.
Pah! He's not the only one who's taken the express before. I could go that fast if I wanted to.
That evening, Henry returned to the sheds after a long day's work, looking forward to an early night's sleep before having to get up early to take the Flying Kipper. However, when he arrived, Gordon was already boasting to the other engines.
I am the finest engine on the island of Sodor, probably the finest engine in the world. No place else runs an express service as efficient as mine, for they don't have as fast an engine at its head than me. Honestly, I think my speed record might put me in the running for the next great railway show. Of course I'd win. Nothing less can be expected from an engine of my caliber. Honestly, the Fat Controller should really consider...
Oh, could you please be quiet, Gordon? You beating your own speed record isn't that impressive.
What?
I bet that I could beat your speed record. I've taken the express before and kept a time just as well as you. Even James has taken the express before.
Please keep me out of this.
Oh, please, Henry, don't be ridiculous. You wouldn't even get close to my speeds on the express. I
don't have time to argue about this, Gordon. I need to go to sleep so I can take the Kipper tomorrow. Good night.
All right, Henry, if you're so fast, why don't you have a go at my speed record tomorrow? while taking the Flying Kipper.
What?
The express isn't what makes me fast, my dear Henry. It's my inherent design. If your speed is just as good as mine, the Flying Kipper is just as good a train to use it, is it not?
I suppose so.
Well then, shouldn't be too hard if you really think you're fast enough.
Gordon, don't be ridiculous. The Flying Kipper stops at every station. The express can just plow right on. There's no way Henry can beat you. Right, Henry? Henry?
All right, Gordon. I'll beat your record while taking the Kipper. Should be pretty easy.
Well, all right then. Good luck tomorrow, Henry. You'll need it.
Early the following morning, when it was still dark outside, Henry left the sheds to take the Flying Kipper. He was determined to beat Gordon's record.
Faster than Gordon. Faster than Gordon. How's the haul today, Cranky?
Cranky didn't load up your vans today, Chuck. I did.
Oh, you must be Carly.
That's me, and you're Henry. I know you've been coming down here to take your train, but I've always been asleep, so I asked Cranky if I could load you today so we could get to have a chat. So, what's going on with you then, Henry?
Nothing out of the ordinary, Carly. Well, I am trying to beat Gordon's speed record today.
A speed record? That sounds exciting! What made you want to do that?
Well, Gordon has been boasting non-stop about it and challenged me, so I decided I would beat his record to get him to be quiet.
Don't you hate when that happens? That Gordon sounds very full of himself.
He is. He thinks he's so great because he pulls the express. I've pulled the express too. I'll beat his record on this train, and I'll show him that he isn't the only fast engine on this island.
That's great, Henry. You show him who's boss.
Oh, I'd better get going. It was nice to meet you, Carly.
Nice to meet you, Henry. I hope you beat that silly Gordon's record. Porter, I just met that Henry engine. He seems super nice. I think we're going to be friends.
That's great, Carly. Did you warn about those old vans like I asked? He needs to know that he has to travel slowly since some of the brakes don't work.
Oopsie.
Early. I can't wait to see the look on Gordon's face when I've beaten him. That'll show him.
Easy, Henry. It's early. People are trying to sleep, you know. I don't think the Fat Controller would appreciate it if we got a noise complaint.
I'll beat that record yet! Oh no! I can't stop! I'm a runaway train! Help!
Oh my!
Hello, Marin Station.
There's a runaway coming.
You'll have to send him into the sidings.
Will do.
It was morning before Henry could be rescued by Rocky.
You're all right, Henry. Your wheels are back on the rails again.
Oh, I feel sore all over.
Henry, what on earth were you thinking, travelling so fast? While I understand you weren't warned about the brakes on the vans, racing about like you're the Flying Scotsman is something else entirely.
A different kettle of fish, sir?
Henry, are you all right?
I've been better.
Well, what did I tell you? For all your talk, you couldn't beat my speed record. I knew...
What was that, Gordon? Do you mean to tell me you are responsible for all this, Gordon?
Well, sir, you see,
Now listen here, both of you. Henry, an engine who has been on my railway for as long as you have should know not to be reckless. And that includes not trying to beat express speed records on stopping trains.
Yes, sir.
And you, Gordon, should know that being boastful and putting other engines in danger through silly wages is also something we don't do on this railway. And I wouldn't be so full of myself about that speed record if I were you. From what I heard last night, if Henry hadn't gotten into an accident, he would have beaten it.
What? Well, no. Well, yes, sir.
Well, that should stop his boasting for a while, eh, Henry? No more record attempts for you.
Henry didn't reply, but Percy could see from the satisfied smile on his face that he wholeheartedly agreed.